The Vatican's secret archives is one of the most prized possessions of the Catholic Church. Tucked within the very religious exterior of the Vatican lies a treasure trove of history, knowledge, and secrets deep within. It's home to centuries of documents and records chronicling the rise and fall of empires, the births and deaths of popes, letters written by kings and queens, original copies of important treaties, and even personal correspondence from some of history's most famous figures. For researchers and scholars, it is a veritable goldmine. But for others, the archives are a source of mystery and intrigue. Rumors of hidden chambers, long-forgotten corridors, secret societies, and shadowy cabals abound. So what secrets does the Vatican's secret archives hold? The Vatican city-state was founded on February 11, 1929. The origin of the state goes back to Lateran Pax of 1929 between Italy and the Holy See. This resulted in the recognition of the entire and exclusive sovereignty of the latter over a territory corresponding to the city of Rome, with a formal agreement also establishing Catholicism as Italy's religion. The Vatican has a population of around 840, and an area of approximately 108 acres, 44 hectares. The city is in Rome, Italy, and is the world's smallest independent country by population and area. The city symbolizes the Roman Catholic faith, and its power and influence on religious people cannot be denied. The Holy See's authority extends over Catholics throughout the world. The Vatican Palace, north of St. Peter's Basilica, is the Pope's residence within the city walls. The Pope is considered one of the most influential people in the world due to his religious influence. The Etruscans were a mysterious people who settled in central Italy more than 3,000 years ago. They were experts in engineering, art, and architecture, and their civilization was one of the most advanced of its time. However, we still do not know much about their language or beliefs. We know that the name Vatican has nothing to do with the Bible, Greek language, or Latin. It is derived from the Etruscan god Vatis, who was the god of divine communication and prophecy. The Etruscans believed that Vatis resided in an underground cave, and they built their temples on top of these caves to commune with the god. Today, the Vatican is still built on top of an ancient Etruscan cave, and it's said that the Pope himself communicates with Vatis through a secret tunnel that connects the Vatican to the cave. Whether or not this is true remains a mystery, but it is clear that the name Vatican originates from pagan belief. In October 2019, Pope Francis changed the name from Vatican Secret Archives to the Vatican Apostolic Archives. The Apostolic Archives is the central repository of the Holy See for all of its acts, deeds, and documents, and is one of the oldest institutions in the world. It was founded on the initiative of Paul V in the mid-17th century and is currently one of the most extensive archives in the world. The archive also contains personal archives of the Pope and are subject to the Pope's authority. The archives are divided into two sections: the Vatican Apostolic Archive and the Vatican Secret Archive. The Apostolic Archive contains documents from the pontificate of Pope Innocent VIII up to the 20th century, while the Secret Archive houses records from more recent years. The Apostolic Archive is open to researchers, while the Secret Archive is not. The Vatican Secret Archives is a vast storehouse of secrets and revelations, containing records of scandals and explosive information. The archives are so enormous and disorganized that no one knows its full extent. One expert claims that there are only 24 miles or so of shelves for the archives. However, the Vatican recently admitted that there are 85 linear kilometers, 52 miles of shelves. Additionally, there are 135 fondi, or individual archives, separate from these shelved entries. These include not only records of papal decrees, chancery business, and the like, but other materials, such as the records of prominent papal families, suppressed religious orders and monasteries, and those of nunciatures, or church embassies. Most of this has never been examined, much less indexed or cataloged. The access is strictly controlled because of sensitive information, such as information regarding the Inquisition, a group of institutions within the Catholic Church whose aim was to combat heresy, conducting trials of suspected heretics. These types of information can only be seen with permission from its successor organization, the Sacred Congregation for the Propagation of the Faith. Nevertheless, the Vatican's secret archives is a valuable source of information for historians and researchers seeking to uncover the truth about the Catholic Church and the world around us. The Vatican's secret archives have held some of the world's most valuable and dangerous documents for centuries. But in recent years, the archives have been embroiled in controversy. In 2015, a group of researchers found evidence that the Vatican had hidden away dozens of controversial documents detailing sexual abuse by Catholic priests. The researchers claimed that the Vatican was more concerned with protecting its reputation than safeguarding the abuse victims. Then, in 2018, another group of researchers discovered that the Vatican had destroyed hundreds of important files relating to the Holocaust. The Vatican insisted that the files had been removed for reasons of conservation, but many believe they were destroyed to protect the Church's image. The controversy surrounding the Vatican's secret archives has left many wondering, what else is being hidden away from public view? What other dark secrets are buried behind its walls? According to some rumors, the Vatican archives contain evidence of extraterrestrial life. The most commonly cited evidence is a series of skulls that are said to be of extraterrestrial origin. Some people believe that the Pope is in league with these aliens, and that they are working together to implant everyone on Earth with computer chips. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, they remain a source of fascination for many people. If the rumors are true, it would mean that the Vatican is sitting on one of the biggest secrets in history. Perhaps one day we'll know the truth, but for now, the Vatican remains tight-lipped on the matter of the extraterrestrial. In 1891, Pope Leo XIII released an encyclical that would profoundly impact the Catholic Church. The document, titled Rerum Novarum, translated to Of All New Things, was a scathing critique of the Industrial Revolution and its effects on workers. Leo argued that the new economic system was exploitative and unjust, and he called for sweeping reforms to protect workers' rights. The encyclical caused a stir within the Church and sparked a debate about the papacy's role in social and political affairs. In the years that followed, papal encyclicals became increasingly common as popes used them to speak out on various topics, from poverty and war to contraception and abortion. Today, papal encyclicals are an essential part of the Catholic Church's social teaching and continue to shape our understanding of the world around us. For centuries, historians have debated the existence of Jesus Christ. However, a new theory has emerged that the Vatican is hiding the proof that Christ never existed. The theory is based on reports that the archives contain communication between Emperor Nero and St. Paul. According to these reports, Nero was alarmed by the spread of Christianity and questioned Paul about its leader. In response, Paul allegedly told Nero that Christ was a real person who the Romans had executed. However, some historians believe this story was fabricated to appease Nero. If true, it would mean that the Vatican continues to hide the truth about Christ to maintain its power. Regardless of whether or not this theory is true, it's clear that the debates surrounding Christ's existence will continue for centuries to come. The Vatican Archives is said to be home to the world's largest collection of inappropriate children videos. Whether or not this is true, the fact remains that Copenhagen's Museum of Erotica contains a vast and varied collection of salacious material, ranging from paintings and photographs to films and toys. In addition, the museum also holds a significant number of erotic writings, including those by National Review founder William Buckley Jr. and scholar Camilla Paglia. Given the size and scope of the collection and current modern history of negative press, It's perhaps not surprising that the Vatican archives have been linked with these shocking and inappropriate rumors. However, the true nature of the collection remains a mystery. Some people believe that despite its dissolution in medieval times, the Illuminati has solely built itself up, with its members placed in some of the most powerful positions across the world. One such powerful office is the Vatican, where many prominent members are believed to be part of the Illuminati. The idea of the Illuminati controlling everything may seem far-fetched to some, but when you consider the evidence, it makes a lot of sense. For example, the Vatican is an immensely wealthy organization, with an estimated worth of over $30 billion. They also own some of the world's most valuable art and historical artifacts. Given their vast wealth and influence, it's not hard to believe that they could be behind some of the world's biggest conspiracies. So next time you see something strange going on in the world, don't be so quick to dismiss the idea that the Illuminati could be behind it. The Third Secret of Fatima is a controversial document hidden within the Vatican archives. In 1917, 3 children from Portugal claimed to have received a prophecy from the Virgin Mary, one of which was witnessed by thousands of people. The supposed suppression of this third secret fueled rumors that its contents were regarding a nuclear holocaust, natural disaster, and so on. The release of the contents of this secret in 2000 did not do much to quell speculation. Many believe that the third secret is still being withheld from the public. Some believe that its contents are too shocking to be revealed, while others believe that the Vatican is using it as a tool to control the masses. Whatever the truth may be, the Third Secret of Fatima remains one of the world's most mysterious documents. Only a handful of people can access the archives. Even then, they are only allowed to view specific documents. But some believe there is more to the Vatican archives than meets the eye. For example, some believe that hidden away in the archives is a time machine known as the chronovisor. The chronovisor was allegedly built by an Italian scientist and priest, Father Pellegrino Maria Ernetti. Ernetti was said to have reverse-engineered a device that an ancient civilization had left behind. Using this device, he was able to view events from the past and future. He even claimed to have witnessed the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. However, no record of such a device exists, and Ernetti took his secrets to the grave when he died in 1994. Nevertheless, some believe that the chronovisor is still hidden in the Vatican archives, waiting to be discovered. For centuries, the Vatican has guarded its archives closely, only allowing select scholars access to its wealth of documents and artifacts. However, in recent years, the Vatican has begun to open up its archives to a broader audience, and scientists have been able to study some of the Church's most closely guarded secrets. What lies hidden within the archives is anyone's guess, but there are sure to be many secrets that have yet to be revealed. Given the history of the Catholic Church, it's likely that some of these secrets are pretty shocking. If and when these secrets are ever revealed, it could change our perception of the Church forever.